What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to A Therapeutic Edge. Now, on the table in front of us is something new to the channel and new to the collection, and in fact, new in general. These just got released last week. This, well, let's take a look, shall we? I don't usually do unboxings, but the box is very cool. This is the Midnight Cat Studios designed Sandstorm. It was built by Maxace. It is one hell of a knife. It's enormous. Now, in the box, you get some cool stuff. You get a card that describes the knife and what you get. It has the Midnight Cat Studios logo on it. You get some extra parts, including, well, you get an extra pivot. You get some spacers. You get replacement brass for the ceramic ball bearings, which is very cool. You get some extra screws. Basically, you get some really nice replacement parts. And you get this. Now, I like really big knives, and this is just that. This thing is enormous. I was at a place called Weeby Knives on Pier 39 in San Francisco a week ago or so. And Weeby Knives is a knife shop, obviously, and they have great knives. Derek runs the place with his brother, and I was thoroughly impressed with the knives they had, but they have a couple of cases of really, really high-end knives. This was sitting in that case. Well, I fell in love with it almost immediately. So I came home, and I sold some stuff, and I bought it. This knife is about $400. I know that that is ridiculous. I know that that is very expensive. I also know that I fell in love with it, and so I sold 4 or 5 other knives to make this part of the collection. Well, what do I get for my money? That's a great question. Well, let's do some measurements. It is 1, 2, 3, 4 1/4 inches of cutting of M390. It is 5 millimeters thick back here. But because of this beautiful compound grind, it is very slicey. This is a wonderful knife. It's integral. This is my first integral knife. The actual overall knife from end to end is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, just shy of 10 inches long. As I said, it's a beast. It really is. Now, there are a couple of features that I think are very cool. One is this beautiful fuller that is stone-washed out, dark gray, sort of dark stone-washed gray. The thumb studs are really very nice. It is very smooth. The action is very good. You can middle finger flick it because of this fuller. If you get your finger in the right spot, you can do that, which is super cool. But the thumb studs work perfectly. You'll notice there's no flipper, and I'm really happy about that. I'm really into knives with thumb studs right now. So this fit a whole bunch of categories for me, and did it in a really, really nice way. It is a very industrial and very serious design. Let's do some size comparisons. We'll start with our old friend, of course, the Rat Model 1. The Rat Model 1 is the knife that I use to generally show off big knives. Nope. It is considerably smaller, as you can tell. Let's see. This is the ADV Pathfinder, which is a big knife, not compared to the Sandstorm. This is a Todd Begg Steelcraft Field Marshal. Again, nope. I'm telling you, man, the Sandstorm is huge. And I really like that. I really do. These 3 knives, actually, and this one, are all in just about the same budget range. I'm not sure how I feel about that price yet for this knife. Don't get me wrong. Fit and finish on this thing are beautiful, but all these others I've had a chance to carry and use, and so I know how I feel about them. This is really new. Nobody else has one of these as far as I know. At least I haven't seen any reviews or information on them out there yet. There is one video, but it just shows the action, which, again, is very good. So I will put this thing in the pocket. I will carry it, and I will use it, and I will come back, and I will share with you what I think of it overall. But my initial impression is that this is just gorgeous and big. So here's the thing. Is this for everybody? No. But if you're a collector who likes really big knives, well, then Midnight Cat Studios and Maxace have come together to build a knife just for you, or in this case, just for me. The ergonomics on this thing are ridiculously good. And because it is so thick, look at that. The tip on this thing is just, well, it's amazing. I mean, look, if you're going to get into a very, very expensive gas station fight, this is definitely the knife for you. That's the Rat Model 2, just for giggles. Silly. Look, I don't know. I don't know what you're going to think. I know what I think. I think I love it, which is why I sold a bunch of stuff to buy it. Do I expect you to do the same? No, of course not. But again, if your collection leans towards big, well-made, kind of ridiculous knives, this might be for you. They make one of these that is all, it's darker gray, and the handle is all milled out in shapes. I like this one because it is clean and simple. It does have a secondary lock. You can tighten this down a turn or so, or a little more. There we go. And can't get it open anymore. I'm not a huge fan of secondary lock mechanisms on knives, but I'm willing to live with it. I wonder if it'll open there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's good. So what do you think? I think it's ridiculous, and I love it. All right, guys, so give me a chance to carry it, use it. I will come back and do a full review on it later, but for now, thank you so much for watching. This has been the Midnight Cat Studios designed, Maxace built Sandstorm. I have been a Therapeutic Edge. You have been my kick-ass audience. I'd love it if you would like the video down here in the like button on the way out because it does help the channel. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. I'd love to have you here on a regular basis. We'll see you next time.